Today we'll be checking out some of the creepiest music from Forsaken. We've got Pursuer, we've got Nosferatu, and we've got Guest 666, and also Infernum, I believe, that was scrapped. It's supposed to be really good though. I can't wait to check out all of these, because I've heard nothing but good things about every single one of these. But also, if you'd like to see more from my channel, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. My birthday's on the 27th of this month, and I'm hoping to get 25,000 subscribers by that time, and you guys can help me do that just by hitting the subscribe button. It only takes a second. Also, if you'd like to request something, you can request down in the comments or through Patreon tier 2 or 3. And also, I'll be playing Forsaken for the very first time on Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So if you'd like to come hang out and see me play Forsaken for the first time, or even check out the VOD of me getting absolutely destroyed over and over again into Forsaken when I play it for the first time, you can check that out too. But I think it'll be a lot of fun, so you can come hang out. But anyways, without further ado, let's check out Night of the Devourer, the Nosferatu chase theme. Let's dive into it. It's by key after key, which is always great. With the church organ. Damn. It's like in the right ear only right now. Oh, and it builds. It builds. Ooh, and the eye. That's awesome. It's gotta be layer 3. Oh, and the choir. Nice. Cool design, too. Damn. Oh, the strings! Wow. I'm actually going to go back a little bit because we have multiple violin melodies going on here, kind of competing with each other, but they sound so good together as a pair. And like the organ melody in the background, the choir that came in as soon as we got to the full chase theme, like this is fantastic. I mean, I assumed seeing that it was Nosferatu and that it was bit by key after key, that this would probably be like a really solid, like Castlevania, like kind of beat kind of vibe, because typically, I mean, when you have vampires, especially like Nosferatu, Dracula, whatever it is, there's almost always a solid kind of church organ melody in the background. Like, feels very gothic, feels very like, I don't know, horror inspired. Like any Castlevania game, you'll always hear music kind of in the same vein. But this is wholly unique to Key After Key because they are an incredible musician. Like, everything I've heard from Key After Key just blows me away. This one's solid already, right? And the fact that we're getting 2 different violin melodies with the choir in the background, with the organ in the back, like it's a really solid so far. Yeah. Dude. Heavy bassiness in the background there. The drums are great too. Nice. My favorite part. Nice. Interesting. That was an awesome build. We seem to just like loop for the second half of the song, which I'm not really mad about because the entire theme of this was fantastic, and especially again like the pair of the different violin melodies going on, one higher, one lower. They worked so well there. Like, it was just such a great section. That's why I said it, like, this is my favorite part, because it just keeps going from there. And then we get like a little breakdown after that of just like a keyboard melody, or maybe it was the organ melody. I'm not exactly sure which one it was. It could have been a keyboard, could have been an organ, but regardless, like, I feel like a lot of these things are probably synthetic. Like, I'm not expecting key after key to go out and like have every single one of the instruments and stuff. It's almost certainly made using a computer, but again, there's nothing wrong with that. It sounds incredible either way, right? That was a fantastic song. I mean, again, I can see why so many people requested this, and also, I mean, just seeing that it was by key after key, I kind of had an idea that it would be a good one, but damn, that was even better than I expected. Like, you got the organ melody you always expect from, again, a good vampire lord kind of theme. You got the choir coming in behind it. That was excellent. But then the violin melodies and everything else, the heavy drums, the percussion in the background, like, it was really well put together. It's really solid so far. But we've still got a lot more to go, so let's jump into the next one, the Pursuer theme. Right, just the other day, we checked out the Die of Death theme for the Pursuer, but we've never heard it from Forsaken, or at least I haven't anyway, so I knew I needed to check this out. I mean, I loved the one from Die of Death, so I'm really curious to check out what this will be like. So, let's dive into it. Heavy bass with a light synth. Nice. That bass is so creepy. On layer 3. Ooh. I'm so intense. Drums picking up. What? The emote's ridiculous, but this music is intense. Like, it's just really intense, bassy kind of drums and percussion beats and everything like that. Like several of them. Like, there doesn't seem to be much of a rhythm in the background. Like, there was that like, but there's not really much else aside from that. It's like, it's all right. Like, for a character like this, it should be intimidating. It should be terrifying, right? Like, just having them chase after you. Like, and this music is like, it's one of those that's just like, they threw everything kind of at this theme and just like made it go crazy and crazier and crazier and crazier. And like, I'm sure as we go on, it'll get even more intense. They'll throw in more percussion beats, more drums, more whatever, like crunchy kind of synth beats. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, but I mean, it just seems like that kind of thing. And again, this emote is ridiculous. It's awesome. I think someone said like that my room actually kind of looks like this a little bit. I could see that, like, wood paneling or the design and everything like that. It's funny. Okay. This is good. Here's those percussion beats I was talking about. Okay. really interesting the beat that's being made by the percussion. It's like boom doom da boom da boom da boom doom da. Like it's very solid. Like even though it's mainly percussion, and that little breakdown we got before, it was almost like they were using like the EarthBound sound font or something like that, because it felt very much like EarthBound melodies or like that kind of sound or whatever. But it was fantastic. I mean, it was a little breakdown. I was expecting just to get like heavy percussion and stuff like that, but that breakdown was probably my favorite part of the song so far. And then building into even more heavy percussion beats, like it's going crazy here, just as I expected it would. And I'm glad they didn't disappoint. But let's get to the end here, because this is interesting. Oh, nice. They brought it back again. Damn. I'm glad they brought that back for the end of the song, because that was, again, it's a fantastic section. Again, to me, it reminds me of EarthBound. Like, you may hear me play as opening or closing to my video sometimes, EarthBound music, because I love EarthBound. EarthBound music is a very distinctive sound and style of music, but it could be just about any, like, JRPG from, like, the late 90s, early 2000s kind of thing. Like, a lot of them had that same kind of, like, Super Nintendo kind of quality sound font, but it worked really well here. I mean, it was a good way to like break up just the intense drum and bass of everything else, like, because most of the song was just that. Like, there was a few melodies we got, like I mentioned before, but like that coming in just kind of changed the vibe a little bit, almost as like a little bit of lightness to a song that's so intense and so crazy, alongside the the ridiculous emote that Pursuer's doing in the background there. Really interesting though so far. Like, when it first started, I wasn't sure how much I would like this, like once the actual chase theme got into it, because again, it was mostly just percussion, and there's nothing wrong with a solid percussion beat, especially again for a terrifying chase theme of a terrifying like monster or whatever it is. Like, it would be fitting, and it is fitting for this, but I'm just glad that we got extra melodies on top of that kind of changed things and added something new, something unique on top of everything else, because it was really good. I really like that. But anyways, on to the next one. Alright, Monstrous Mirage, the Guest 666 theme. So we've checked out a couple skins of Guest 666, but I've never heard the original chase theme for it. So I'm really curious to see this, because I know Guest 666 is a pretty terrifying seeming character that we've seen so far. Like, every skin's been crazy. Like, I think one was Flowey, one was like the big red creepy like demon guy. So I don't know, this should be interesting. Let's jump into it. Ooh, another organ. Nice. Can't have horror without an organ. Ooh, and the guitar, nice. This would be my favorite one yet so far. Nice. Nice. Yeah, this is the one, yeah. Nice. Crunchy guitar in the background. Ooh. Another background melody there. Another crazy drum and bass beat with an organ in the background. Like, this is fantastic. But I love how they're just working in different melodies here in the background of the mix, and sometimes it's like very light and you can almost barely pick it out, but then it's like, oh, that's a nice melody there, that's a nice addition there, that's a nice little thing they did there. Even the percussion beats, like, you can hear as it's doing the drum, it's like doing the crazy drumming, and then you hear like 3 or 4 repeated drum beats in like the span of a second. It's just like that like rapid drum style like beat. It's really interesting, like little extra thing they're doing just to add something new and something different to the vibe of this song overall. And again, you got that solid organ melody too, which I'm always a fan of. But the beginning, we get the guitar, and I'm sure it's going to come back too, because that was fantastic. You pair an organ with a guitar like that, it's always going to be solid. Just like in the first song, how we had the organ and the violin. They're just things that pair incredibly well together. It's just a very different vibe, right? Like the guitar brings some kind of like, I don't know, some kind of different quality to it than a violin, and like the first song, Nosferatu, felt very like medieval, you know what I mean, like the 1500s or something like that, like a castle like Dracula or whatever. Whereas bringing the guitar in, it feels much more modern, feels much more like everyday, but still just like a crazy monster. Like, I don't know, the difference between like, I don't know, some modern beast. I don't even know where to go with this, but it just feels like more of a modern monster versus a kind of classic medieval kind of vibe. And it's really cool. I love the guitar being added in here, because it's super interesting. Anyways, I can stop rambling. Let's keep going back to it. Yeah. And the organ comes back nice. See that melody in the background, that like light trilling melody, that's one of the ones I was talking about before. But even like the way that the percussion beats, like bum ba da dum bum 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 bum, like it just flows so nicely. Like, even though this song is so intense, and I'm sure you heard the drums that I was talking about before, it's actually 3 notes or 3 beats at a time, but like that was fantastic too. Like I'm really liking this song. Like all the different elements of it kind of coalesce really well together, even though again, like the organ makes it feel one way and the guitar makes it feel another way, and whatever, like all these different things are so different in a way, but they all come together so well in this song. And I'm hoping we get another guitar section before the end of this, so let's see. I mean, there is a guitar here, but focus guitar. Damn. Damn. I was hoping we would get like the guitar melody we got from like layer 2, right? When it was at layer 2, we had that guitar melody coming in, and it was like so solid. And like, don't get me wrong, there was still guitar and elements of this song and parts of the song. It was just in the back, and it was very bassy. It felt like just intense guitar just going on in the background, like, and it was solid. Again, it was a really solid song. Honestly, between this and Nosferatu, I'm not sure which I like more. The Pursuer one is also great, don't get me wrong, but like, I think if I'm picking my favorite from today, it's definitely between this one and the Nosferatu, just for now. Again, we'll see what the other ones have in store, but like, these two are both really solid, really great, like horror themes. You got the organ melody there, you got the like different other like stringed instruments that also add quite a bit to it, whether it's the violin or the guitar or whatever. It was fantastic. They were both really well done. I mean, even the Pursuer one, like I said, there was a lot of things I really liked about that too. I just think just overall, the sheer amount of things that I enjoyed were greater in both this and Nosferatu. But again, we'll have to see how the next ones go, because there could be another one that completely blows me away too. I don't know. Let's see. Another Guess 6661. This is the Milestone 3/4 theme, I think. And I believe Milestone is like you rank them up as you go, and the more you level, you get more milestones or whatever, I think. But I know there's multiple varieties, and each milestone has their own unique music, so I'm excited to check this out. Because, I mean, Guess 666 so far has been fairly decent. Everyone I've heard from has been really good. Even the other ones I've heard, right? So, like, the skins are great. This chase theme's obviously great. The milestones, I'm sure, will also be great. So let's check it out. Ooh. Heavy chiptune percussion beats. Ooh, nice. Feels a lot more electronic vibe. Oh, damn. That's an awesome skin. Dude. Like melting face. Ooh. Damn. Just digivolves. Ooh. Damn. Nice. Here we got the organ melody coming in. Before that, we were getting like a synthetic, like it felt very like electronic organ melody or something like that. And everything else from pretty much the first half of the song felt very like cyberpunk or something like that. Like very futuristic kind of like electronic vibes. Like I said before, like, I don't know, some kind of like futuristic, like electronic monster of some kind. Like this thing came out of your computer, now it's trying to kill you or something like that. I don't know, like that kind of vibe. Whereas the other one felt very much more grounded with the guitar and everything else. Like it just felt like a monster you'd meet on the street or something like that. Whereas this is like a futuristic version of that same, like it's almost like a kaiju. Like the face almost looks like Godzilla or some kind of like, I don't know, giant monster. Like this thing could be like hundreds of feet tall, like wrecking a city or something like that. like a Power Rangers villain or something like that. It's crazy, but much darker, obviously. Like this definitely seems very demonic in just style. Like the art and everything is very cool though. Like I like this version, like the skin, significantly more than the original, which the original is cool and everything like that. It's like a baseball player that got really agitated or something like that, the other one. Like, but this is, I don't know, a lot much more kind of, again, demonic, much more creepy overall. It's awesome. It's awesome so cool so far. That guitar too. Ooh, damn. Here's that melody again. The drums are so intense too. Nice. Wow. Interesting. Do you play as in first person as the villain or as the monster in this game? Because I've never played Forsaken yet. Now, again, I do plan to play, as I said earlier. I'll be playing it on Thursday, but I don't know. That was really interesting. Like the little ending, just sequence of him being chased or whatever. Like that was a fairly solid song. Like I think I liked the main chase theme a little bit more. Although the skin for this one is significantly cooler. Like every version of it, the one we started with here, and then the other one, like this was very, very cool. And then this one too. Like I wonder if it's like this is milestone 3 and the other one's milestone 4 or something like that. I don't know. But regardless, they're both fantastic skins. Like they look incredible. But the music, it was all right, don't get me wrong. It had the same organ melody as the last one, so we got that again, which is fantastic. The guitar was great and everything like that. It just didn't do enough to kind of differentiate itself and make it unique, like wholly unique, versus the original chase theme. Like So I think the original probably still stands on its own a little bit higher than this one, but it was still really good, don't get me wrong. Like, again, it's just like the Pursuer theme. Like, there's a lot of things I really liked about it. It's just that the Nosferatu one and the original Guess 666 theme just are so good to me. Like, I like them both so much that these ones, even though they're good, they're just a little bit lesser than, right? And we still got one more to check out, so maybe that one will be my best for the day. I guess we'll find out. All right, this last one was requested a while back. I mean, all of these were requested, that's why I chose them, but also just because they're kind of horror themed. But this one is called Infernus Monochromatica, and it's been removed, but many people told me that's worth checking out, and I'm not sure which enemy this is, if it's 1x, 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 or if it's Infernum or something like that. I think I saw some people saying that, so I don't know. Regardless, it seems interesting. It makes me think of the lead singer of Ghost, the band Ghost. Looks interesting. I need to check out more Ghost too, because they have some good songs. But anyways, let's check it out. Ooh, damn. Whoa. Damn. Love this bass melody in the background. I like all of this, honestly. This is very good so far. Oh, dude. This is crazy. Like, it was something completely different before. Like, earlier, like, I'm just gonna actually go back to the beginning of that section. Like, it felt like a Doom song or something like that. It felt very, like, just heavy, intense drums, the intense, like, guitar beats. Like, we had that bass melody in the background going on. Like, it was so intense and so fantastic. And then we get this little breakdown, which is like a completely different song interspersed with this original song. And I'm curious if they'll be able to come back and, like, mesh the two together by the end. Like, honestly, I kind of would have liked just more of this, but I'm not mad at the kind of addition of the older song added into the back there, because I do like when songs or when artists do sample stuff from, like, classic music, because I do love music like that. Like, OG Fallout games in general really got me into, like, classic, like, 50s, 40s, 60s music, like that kind of thing. So, I don't know. It's not bad or anything like that. It's a very interesting tone shift here. The siren in the background and everything. And then love that melody. The piano. Nice. That's cool. Yeah. Damn, that was insane. Like, I'm glad that they came back to it with a vengeance. Like, they didn't just focus on this little breakdown section where everything was weird and all black and white and everything like that. Like, that was cool. The music was fantastic, and the, like, soft piano melody, even, like, the distorted vocals and stuff like that. It was really cool, really interesting. I've never heard anything like that in a Forsaken song before. And then right back to the crazy, like, dark doom. It's like two sides of this character. Like, and it's funny because they look like a pope or something like that, or some kind of religious figure with the hat and everything like that. So there's, like, the lightness and the darkness with it. Like, the one side where they're just murking everyone with a giant sword, and then there's this section where it's just, like, very soft, very mellow, like, very different vibe. But again, I'm curious if like the reason why it got scrapped is because it has this other song in it or something like that. I don't know. Like, honestly, I think this is maybe my favorite of the day. Like, as good as the other ones were, like, I don't know, this is very close up there too. Like, 3 of the ones today, it just blew me away. Like this one and Nosferatu and the very first Guess 666 theme. They were all incredible songs. Every single one of them were amazing. Like, it's hard to choose which one is my favorite, honestly, of the 3, because they're all so good. Like, the crazy guitar of this one with the breakdown in the middle of it, the Pursuer one with, like, the competing kind of violin melodies, or not Pursuer, Nosferatu. I don't know why I keep mixing them up. But, and then we got the Guess 666, which was, again, just crazy drums, crazy guitar, just craziest overall, just intensity from beginning to end. So, I don't know, of the 3, they're all so close, it's hard to choose. I think I'll honestly choose Infernus Monochromatica as my favorite, just because of the mix-up in themes. Like, it has the intensity, but it also has such an interesting softness, too. Like, it's a shame that it got removed, because it's a fantastic track. Like, but all of these were great. Like, everyone today was great. And I'm not surprised, because many of you guys requested them, so here we are. But anyways, thanks for hanging out, watching my stuff. And also, again, if you could hit that like button, subscribe, it'd help a lot. And I'll be playing Forsaken for the first time on Thursday if you'd like to come by and hang out. So, check it out if you like. But, until next time, later days, folks.